Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE Astrology, aka LLE Ascension, aka LLE Tarot. Was gonna wait a couple days before I did another Twin Flame Divine Couple reading. Just want to kind of define some of the current energy that's going on right now, and really just see what happens from here. After this video, I'm gonna do a video on Libras for astrology. I'm gonna do probably 2 more astrology videos tomorrow covering other signs, but I did the general readings for Leo and the general readings for Virgo already. If you ain't checked it out, check it out. And we're gonna get down to it. This is the general reading for, I will say, January 6th. It's about the 8th. Just to hone in, I'm gonna do another reading on that energy and that collective, probably about the 12th. Just be looking out for that video. But right now, this is for January 6th through the 8th. Divine Twin Flame general current energy reading. If that makes any sense. I'm an amateur and a newbie, so forgive me. Let's get to it. As usual, I deal the cards out first, get a basic overall general reading of them, and then I pull clarifiers to get kind of to the nitty gritty. It's kind of orthodox, but it's kind of been my style. I'm going to stick to it for another week, and then I'm going to really see how far I can take this, though. But I appreciate people who's paying attention, the new subscribers. Thank you all. Thanks for your comments and concerns. Kind of set the tablecloth out because I kind of didn't want to upset some of the people who got sensitive ears, who kind of didn't mind the slaps and the heavy sound. So I'm trying to make it a little bit accommodating. But getting to the reading. Overall reading, we have the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups simulates like the Hermit, you know what I mean? It represents kind of stepping away from a situation and looking at it, maybe just clearing your mind, maybe just taking a full evaluation of the situation. It's the overall energy, so like I said, I'm going to pick clarifiers later. For the underall energy, we have the King of Pentacles. This is all about manifestation. This is all about, being very on top of things, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to manifesting, when it comes to finances, when it comes to balancing family, when it comes to balancing duties. I take this, at least what I'm getting from balance from this Hermit overall energy, is basically that it might be some A, stagnation, B, some conflict, or C, maybe some type of some type of tension, drawback, static. That's kind of in the finance areas, that's kind of in the manifestation areas, that's kind of in the bringing things forth area. So I'm going to check it out. That's the over and underall energy. Starting with the divine feminine energy. In the recent past, we have rest and relaxation. Like I say, I've been doing readings and the energies have been kind of close. So divine feminine is definitely still getting her beauty sleep, getting her beauty rest, getting her mind right, getting her ideas set, putting her plans in motion to take off. Like I say, she's definitely going to fly this year in 2018. The past energies that I have for the divine masculine is the 8 of Pentacles, which is how I'm taking it in this reading, is just a kind of a new assured sense of balance, a new assured sense of the work ethic as far as time, energy, and resources that's been put into anything, whether that's the overall union, whether that's the maybe a new job that they've probably taken, maybe a new opportunity that they're taking advantage of, company, business, service, social club, whatever they've really involved themselves in, not only to keep themselves busy from the feminine and to keep their mind kind of isolated to figure out things, which kind of brings more light to this Hermit up here. But all in all, I'm taking from this is just like, hard work pays off. You get what you get out of it, and he's really starting to see that it's going to take work, or it's going to take some type of effort to get things moving. As far as the divine feminine, in regards to herself, we have the 6 of Cups, which is the energy that is kind of similar to that I was seeing in my other readings. This is a nostalgic sense. This is a good positive sense of mind. This is a good maybe inspiration. Maybe this is a, like I say, new state of mind, a new way of dieting, a new way of moving. More so just like a nostalgic sense of a positive vibe that the divine feminine is really holding on to. You know, it's a positive vibe that she's really taken and embraced and have really brought into the new year with. And this feeling right here is really the basis and the drive and the fuel and the force of this whole, you know, newness of 2018. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get more clarification on that. I'm feeling the energy with this. For the divine masculine with the feminine in regards to him, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups represents, like I say, a honed in. It's like, if I could represent this Queen of Cups, it would probably be like not a needy mother, but just like an overprotective mother. You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't want anyone to get hurt. She doesn't want scars on her babies. You know what I'm saying? Like if anyone catches a cold, she's very overly trying to fix things. If it sounds, if that makes sense. But it's like an overcaring, very motherly, you know, maternal type of energy here. You know, almost like like I said, caring energy. Very concerned, very caring, very motherly energy here that the divine feminine is embracing in this case. And how I take this in regards to this nostalgic, positive family. This could, you know, this Six of Cups could involve like family, just being around good family, being around good people, and just having good times, enjoying yourself, enjoying life. And because of that, because like I say, it's all reflection at the end of the day, and it's all, you know, divine masculine is always keeping track of the divine feminine is always keeping track of the masculine, but masculine is definitely more so keeping tabs on the feminine. And by him keeping tabs on the feminine, by him really seeing her change and her transition, and this is before clarifiers, this is what I'm getting from this card. I'm just getting a very concerned energy for the feminine by the divine masculine. Like he's really concerned with her. He's really worried about her whereabouts, really just concerned, wants to be a part of this new thing she's got going on, wants to be at least informed because she's taking off. So going to the divine feminine in regards to the divine masculine, we have the King of Swords. And this is a, like I say, I'll take this King of Swords as a big decision. There's a big decision in regards to the divine masculine in regards to divine feminine, and she knows she's got to make it if she hasn't made it already. And one thing with a decision, you got to take the consequence. So for every move you make, the consequence has to get made. Toes might have to get stepped on, you know, feelings might have to get hurt, but at the end of the day, the best decision has to be made for the person who's making that decision, and they have to do what they must. So I'm taking this as a divine feminine definitely has to make a decision, big decision, in regards to the divine masculine. As far as the divine masculine in regards to himself, I'm getting the Ace of Pentacles. The divine masculine definitely came up on something. He definitely came up on something in the 3D. Like I say, it could be a new job, could be a new business, could be a new venture. It's definitely something that's tying up majority of his time. It's definitely something that he's definitely enjoying, but he's definitely trying to grow and develop in it. He's giving it all his attention so he can really manifest things. Since there's pentacles here, he's really trying to manifest things. So, could be for the divine feminine, could be for himself, because it's all about self at the end of the day. That's what we learn in this journey, just like the feminine is learning to take care of herself, the divine masculine is learning to take care of himself too, by reflecting himself and by staying informed. And like I say, he's definitely learning from someone. He's definitely growing from someone. He's definitely, you know, definitely learning from somebody, and I think we know who that is. So, the divine feminine in regards to the future is the Ten of Wands, and I've seen this twice in my readings this week for this. So she's definitely, like I say, it's a wrap. It's a wrap card. You know what I'm saying? Like she's just was overburdened with things, and she knows she's letting stuff go. This goes with the decision, you know, in regards to the masculine, you know, and this isn't really a decision because it's not a sword. It's more so of a you know, I would say an emotion. Oh, it's not emotion like a cup, but this is passion right here. She's passionate about ending something, and that's how I'm taking this card. It's Ten of Pentacles. As far as the divine feminine in the future, she's definitely passionate about ending something. Very passionate about ending something. And for the divine masculine in regards to the future, we have the Four of Pentacles, which once again he's holding too tight to his shit. So I take this as a few things. I take this as whatever this new opportunity that came in his life. He's definitely trying to keep tabs on it. He definitely is holding on tight to that thing because it seems like either A, he's just indebted to it. You know, it's taking a lot of he's put a lot of money into this, put a lot of investment and time and resource into whatever he's holding on tight to, and he's not letting it go. So that's and this is manifestation too. So this could be him holding on to well, let me get some clarifications on that, but that's what I'm getting. He's holding on tight to this new venture, to this, probably new job, this new opportunity, this new venture he has that he's manifesting in 3D. He's holding on tight to that. And that's pretty much getting all his focus, time, energy, and resources right now. All right, start picking clarifiers right now, and I'm going to clarify the overall energy, which is this Five of Cups here, this Hermit. And what I get is the Three of Wands. So with this Hermit and this Three of Wands, I get that, the Divine Masculine or the Divine Feminine, or both the Divine Masculine and Feminine, are definitely, like I say, it's the same energies this week. Just keeping the heart space for each other and really, doing their own thing, going in solitude, getting their mind right, getting themselves focused for A, their new ventures, their new endeavors, and B, just keeping the love alive, keeping that fire alive, but getting into 3D, moving back into reality. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting for the overall energy. Clarifying this Four of Swords in the Divine Feminine's past energy, I have the Seven of Cups. So, like I say, the Four of Swords is all about rest and relaxation. It's all about, I take it as daydreaming. I take it as just really focusing on the things that you want to attain and manifest into the 3D. Deep in thought. Very deep in thought about it. Seven of Cups is the energy that's all about choices. It's about options, but it's also about illusions. But it's also really just making the right choice. So, I'll take this as the Divine, Feminine is really taking time out, focusing on the right choice. Having plan A, B, C, and D. You know what I mean? Looking at every option and every offer that's been presented, analyzing and really trying to make the best move that she can. Not only to manifest things, but to make her situation better overall. And it's really on her mind. It's been on her mind for a few weeks. You know what I'm saying? Definitely coming into this new year. Clarifying this Eight of Pentacles of the Divine Masculine in the past, I have the Knight of Pentacles. So what I see here is growth. This is what the Divine Masculine is working towards to. The Divine Masculine is working towards making all this work at least start to pay off. I won't say pay off, but at least start to pay off. He wants to get the ball rolling on manifesting. He's definitely coming to the year with a plan. From that plan, he attained definitely something in the 3D. He attained an opportunity. He attained a venture, to really get him flowing on manifesting what he wants to do. Clarifying this Six of Cups. As far as the Divine Feminine in regards to herself, we have the Eight of Wands. So this good positive vibe, this good positive energy, I take this as it's going to get shared. And it's being shared by the Divine Feminine. So by the Divine Masculine. So where I'm really taking is this. The Eight of Wands is all about communications. It's all about fast moving communications. Like either by text, by phone, email, things of that sort. But how I'm taking it in this particular light, I'm taking this as this mood that the Divine Feminine is in, this new sense of confidence, this glow that she got, it's radiating. I take these Eight of Wands as just radiation. It's radiating towards the Divine Masculine. And that's why under this card we have the Queen of Hearts. So I take this as, like I say, she's really radiating her glow, this newfound sense of purpose, this newness that's about her, and it's definitely reflecting on the Divine Masculine. And that's the energy that I get from that. And clarifying this Queen of Cups, I have the Two of Pentacles. And this is all about balancing. Balancing in a 3D. So this is balancing, like I say, love and money. This is balancing family and time. You know what I'm saying? Resources and endeavors. You know what I mean? Just balancing two things. It could be two anythings. But this is all about balancing. And that's what I'm taking from this. So I can take it two ways. You know what I'm saying? The divine, stepping in, by the divine masculine stepping into the divine feminine energy, he's using this, like I say, these rays of sunshine that he's getting from the divine feminine. He's using this reflection of this light that he's getting and reflecting that's getting reflected on him to help in his aid while he's manifesting things, to help balance things. Like this glow, this ray of light that's being shined from the divine feminine that's hitting the divine masculine is making him balance. And I also take this as he's just balancing the feminine and the masculine energies. He's coming into a balance with that. You know, he's really embodying both energies, and really, like I say, that's the energy for this week. He's really trying to get into the mind of the feminine, really trying to get into his feminine side and step into his own, step into his knowing, and do what he has to do for his what's passionate and heartfelt to him. So defining this, I gotta mark on the table. I'm sorry for that. Defining this King of Swords, as far as who and what the divine masculine is in relation to the divine feminine right now, we have the Nine of Wands. So this is the wounded warrior. So I take this as two things too. What the divine masculine has done in the past is still wounding the divine feminine. She still thinks about that. She's still very passionate about that hurt. That wound is still fresh. And that's definitely going to affect the decision, that major decision that she's going to make on his behalf. Also, I take this as the divine masculine is hurting, and she knows that. You know what I'm saying? By embodying that masculine energy, seeing how they, getting to the mind of the masculine, or just the intuition, or just from the connection to him in general. She's seeing he's hurting, and that's going to affect her decision too. Or I just take this as by stepping into this divine masculine energy that the divine feminine has, it's really put a healing to that hurt. It's really put a understanding to that hurt, why he hurt her or why she's wounded, and he could be a her could be a he. That pain. She's really getting to the nitty gritty of that by embracing both sides too. They're both learning, even though the energies are both switching. The divine feminine and the divine masculine are definitely learning from each other. It's not just like the divine feminine's light is feeding the masculine, he's learning from it, but it's also raying back. Might not be light rays, but it is, might be some radiation or something like that, but it's definitely hitting her too. And I take that as that too, radiation. It could be radiation. That's why she's feeling that pain from him. Defining this Ace of Pentacles that divine masculine had in regards to himself, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So like I say, it just clarifies exactly what this Ace of Pentacles is. This new venture that he received, that he's giving all his time and energy to, he really wants to see that to fruition. And he's either A, on the verge of seeing that to fruition, whatever that thing is he's trying to manifest, or B, he almost there. He's definitely almost there. All this work is definitely going to pay off. Clarifying this Ten of Wands here in the divine feminine position in regards to the future with this Ten of Wands, with this it's a rap card. We have the Two of Swords, which is all about making that decision. King of Swords to me is that big decision. Two of Swords to me will be that pivotal decision. Not as serious as the big decision, but she's definitely pivoting on something. And I say, from what I get in, is that the divine feminine is pivoting on this ending right here. She's 1 foot in and 1 foot out on this it's a wrap thing. So I take it as just tiptoeing. She's going back. Whatever she want to put a wrap to, she kind of have second thoughts about it, and that's in the future position. So defining this Four of Pentacles that the divine masculine has in regard to itself, we have the Two of Cups, which is the Lover's card. The Lover's card, excuse me. That Four of Pentacles means he's really holding on to something that he's manifesting in the 3D, or holding on to something that he already has in the 3D. And that Two of Cups right there is just verifying basically he's holding on to you. You know? And since it's on the bottom and this is on the top, she's holding on. This decision is really about holding on to you or letting you go, and he's holding on. She's debating on holding you, Divine Masculine holding you or letting you go. Divine Masculine is definitely holding on. So to define this whole overall reading, I'll pull 2 cards. Let me draw 2 more cards just to ask. Actually, let me clarify this bottom line energy. Sorry for that. Then I'm gonna pick 2 more cards. So, bottom line energy. Bottom line energy. I'm doing this from a computer. It's inverted. That's why it looks like that. But I'm pretty sure you can understand that. So how I'm taking this as the bottom line energy is to keep it from the overall energy. Excuse me for that phone right quick. I'm gonna just let them take that. The Hermit is going like the Five of Cups is about, the overall energy is basically Hermit. Overall energy is taking a step back, looking at this union for really what it is, going off from what you already have, and keeping that heart space, but keeping that heart space while moving on. Keeping that heart space while pivoting, and keeping that heart space while fighting to try to fit that. My best advice in this, I don't even give advice in these, but keeping in that heart space and keep it moving the way you need to move. I go for both of you. And really embrace that heart space, because this is really the connection. This is really what's tethering you guys. This is the overall meaning too, and the general readings of what's going on. Even though y'all all on y'all own thing and y'all keeping each other in hearts, just know why you're doing this. Overall message, know why you're keeping each other in each other's heart space. The method behind that, the madness behind that, why, the reasoning why. And the bottom in energy is, I take it as you belong together. You know what I'm saying? It's either gonna be okay, you know what I'm saying, or it's gonna be KO. It's either gonna be okay or KO, and that's how I'm getting that overall meaning. Defining the whole message in a whole is this: in the past, the divine feminine, and the past going into now. So I don't take this as past. This is the past energies, but I don't take this as the past. I just take this as last year coming into this year. The divine feminine really has her mind focused on one thing in the midst of several options, amidst of many options. She has her mindset on one thing in the midst of many options, which could be illusions, which could be traps. These are all things she's sifting through and picking through. She knows a choice must be made. And in the midst of making these choices, she's coming into herself. She's radiating energy. She's come to a good positive space that she's radiating energy from. And not only is it helping her situation, it's helping the divine masculine in his situation. It's helping him get his glow back. It's helping him get his fly on, you know what I'm saying? It's helping him really evolve and match her fly, as usual. The divine feminine is definitely hurt by the divine masculine. Could be things he did in the past, could be by his current attitude, could be by the decisions that he's making that she just really can't make sense of. You know, she know a decision got to be made for that. She knows it's going to be a big decision, whether he realizes it or not, but she has to make that because she's taking the lead, she's putting in that work, and she has to grow and evolve. And as far as the future, she putting the end to it. It's definitely going to be a wrap. You know, but she's definitely going to keep that heart space, though. She's definitely going to keep him in that heart space. The decision wasn't an easy one, but she got to do what's best for her. So that's how I'm taking the feminine overall this week. Leading out this week for these couple days. As far as the divine masculine overall, he's just working really hard. Working very hard to get the ball rolling on what he's putting his time and energy to. You know, He's working very hard. Could be why he's MIA. Could be why the new attitude he's been having, the stress, the drama, everything that he's into. It's because of this opportunity that he's got into. And he's definitely embodying the divine feminine energy and balancing that, both male and feminine energy. He's balancing both of those, and he's definitely keeping the divine feminine in his heart space while he's manifesting things. And he really wants to make his dream come true. He really want to make this thing he's working on happen, because he really wants to either A, impress the divine feminine, make a good impression on the divine feminine, finally be with the divine feminine, or at least get on track to getting with the divine feminine, getting on her level, getting back into her good graces, getting back into her heart. And as far as the future for the divine feminine, he's really holding on tight to the love here. This is the Lover's card, this Two of Cups. He's really holding on tight to the love of his life, how I take it. He's holding on tight to the love of his life, which is really the muse of this whole, because it's straight pentacles going on in the masculine energy, and it's mostly swords with the feminine, which is decision. So he's definitely trying to manifest this for the greater good. And that's the overall energy that I'm getting for this reading. Hope I can definitely be of some help and of some service. Oh yeah, I had two cards I was definitely gonna pull. See what we can get from these two cards. I'm gonna ask the universe, what does the divine masculine want the divine feminine to know? And what does the divine feminine want the divine masculine to know? What the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know is the Seven of Swords. So I take this as secrets, masks. I take this as secrets and masks. Either A wants to take his mask off, let her know who he really is, or I'm taking this as he just wants to let some cats out the bag. To really bring clarification as to reasoning of his recent behavior, recent endeavors. I just see this as he's taking the mask off and he's gonna let some cats out the bag. What the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know is, I call this the Lucy Lou card. She just want him to know that she ain't for none. She's about her business, and she will cut anything that's in her way to keep her getting this growth on. Keep her, anything that she gotta do to keep her going, she's gonna do that. She's cutting all ties to BS. She's not allowing anything to rock her boat or sink her ship, to disrupt her kingdom, to mess up any type of flow. And this is like Lucy Lou energy, so I'm saying, like, it's no problem. She's like almost like an intimidating energy, like please don't test me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not for none. Like, you really don't want no action with this card, divine masculine. So this is that Lucy Lou energy, and she's cutting off heads right now to get to the top. She's busting heads, kicking ass and taking names right now to manifest things, and that's the overall energy and overall reading that I'm getting. So hope I could be of some help. This is D.Boom from LA Ascension, and definitely see you later.